Hello everybody, happy Wednesday and welcome to our maths lesson today. I hope you're okay. Now today in maths we are going to be thinking all about 3D shapes, but before we do that we need to get our brains warmed up. So we are going to work through our rocket numbers. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. The first number is 10. 4. You get this one before me. 8. 9. 5. 2. 6. 7. 3. 1. Absolutely. And we learnt a new number yesterday, didn't we? What is this number here? Do you remember? I'll show you. It's 11. And 11 is made up of a 10 and a 1. Absolutely. Now today we are going to learn the next number. And the next number is, let's have a look on our number line. So we're going to start counting from 5 today. We're not going to start all the way at 1. We're going to start from 5. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 was our number yesterday. 11, 12. We are going to learn the number 12 today. That is our number, our second number of the week. So have a look. Can you see number block number 12? Now number block number 12 is made up of, let's have a look, made up of 10 again. But 10 is actually sort of that way, isn't he? 10 is this way. But what is on the end of 10's feet? What number? Is it number 1? Should we put him there? Is it number 1? No, so it's not 11. It's one more than 11. It's number 12 because number 2 number block is on the end of his feet. Look, 10 and 2 all together make, make 12. So I'm going to put number 12 on our wall for today. So we've got 10, and I'll pick up number 2 and on the floor, and 2 all together make 12. And this is our number 12. It's got a 10 and a 2. 12. So we will put number 12 up on our wall for today. And we're going to put number 12 underneath number 11 because we've now learnt 2 new numbers this week. 11 and 12. And here is our number block 12. Okay, now when we are looking at number block 12, we know that it's a 10 and a 2. So let's try and make it in our numicon. So we need a numicon 10. And what's the other number we need? Is it a 1? Oh no, that's 11, isn't it? It's a 2. And we're going to make it look like our number block. 10 and 2 make 12 all together. Fantastic. Well done. So we're going to keep thinking about the number 12 tomorrow, but right now we are going to move on to our 3D shapes. So let's have a look. Now, I am going to show you a new 3D shape on our screen, and we're going to have a look at what it is and have a go at figuring out how we can remember what it is. So the first one I'm going to show you is this shape. This shape here, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so you can see. And you see this yellow shape here. Wonder if you know what it's called. If you do, tell the person that's in the room or tell the screen. What do you think? It's called a cube. My turn, cube, your turn. My turn, cube, your turn. Brilliant, it is a cube. Now a cube is a type of 3D shape. Now I'm showing you a picture, but a 3D shape is a kind of shape that you can hold. So I have got, oh, sorry, it vanished. There we go. I have got a cube here. Now my cube's sort of got holes in it, but it's still a cube. It's a 3D shape because I can hold it, and it's got flat sides. And can you see, look, its face, which is the flat bit, what shape does it look like? Looks like a square, doesn't it? It's got square faces. Fantastic. It's also got some sides and it's got corners. So our cube is sort of a bit like a box, isn't it? Let's have another look at another shape. So let's get rid of the cube and let's have a look at a different shape. What about this shape? This shape is called a cylinder. Can you have a go at saying that? Ready? My turn, cylinder. Your turn. My turn, cylinder. Your turn. Brilliant. A cylinder is another kind of 3D shape. Now a cylinder is a bit different to a cube, isn't it? I've got one here. Can you see? Our cylinder has a curved side. Our cube was flat, wasn't it? But our cylinder goes all the way around. If you were to try and roll the cylinder, it would roll across the ground. Now have a look at the face of our cylinder. Well, I'll show you that side. What shape does it look like? Looks like a circle, doesn't it? The face of our cylinder is a circle. So we've got 1, 2, 3 faces to our cylinder because one goes all the way around. Does it have any corners? No, there's no sharp corners like our cube. Our cylinder doesn't have any corners. So we've got, let's have a look, see if we can remember. We've got a cube, a bit smaller again, and a cylinder. Let's see if we can look at another shape. Okay, this shape. Have a look. Now this shape looks a little bit like our cube, but it's longer. I've got one here. This is a box of matches, and it is a cuboid. Can you have a go at that? My turn, cuboid, your turn. My turn, cuboid, your turn. Brilliant. A cuboid is another 3D shape. Now, if you look at this face, remember the flat bit, what shape does this look like? Looks like a rectangle, doesn't it? So, a cuboid has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces. And they all look a bit like rectangles, don't they? So it's a bit longer than a cube. And this is a cuboid. So let's have a think about which ones we've got again. We have got, see if you can remember them, a cube, a cylinder, and a cuboid so far. Okay, let's have another look at another one. Let's see. What about this one? Now this one looks like a circle, doesn't it? Because it's a picture. But it's actually called a sphere. It's a really tricky one to say. A sphere. Can you have a go at saying that? Ready? My turn. Sphere. Your turn. My turn. Sphere. Your turn. And a sphere is like a ball. It's shaped like a ball. A bit like my pom-pom. Can you see? Look. It's round and I can hold it, which means it's a 3D shape. And it is called a sphere. So we've got, are you ready? We're going to run through them again. A cube, a cylinder, a cuboid, one's a bit small, and a sphere. They are the 4 shapes we've learnt so far. Let's go through them one more time. Ready? Cube, cylinder, cuboid, and sphere. Well done. Okay, right then. We've got a game to play now. Are you ready? Now this game is called What Am I? And I'm going to tell you something about a shape and you need to figure out whether it's a cube, a cylinder, a cuboid, or a sphere? Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Okay, so behind my star is a shape. It's hidden. And it says, what am I? And there are some clues around. One of the clues says it has a square face. A square face. Which shape had a square face? Was it the cylinder? No, when you looked at the face, the flat part of the cylinder, it looked like a circle. So it can't be the cylinder, can it? What about the sphere? Are there any square faces on the sphere? No, there aren't, are they? It's all round. So we know it can't be the cylinder or the sphere. Let's get rid of those ones. Now have a think. Which one has a square face? Let's look at another clue. All the sides are straight, all straight sides. Now our cube and our cuboid have got straight sides, haven't they? Can you see? Straight sides. And our cuboid's got straight sides. And it says it's got 8 corners. Just remember counting to 8. So if it's got 8 corners, straight sides and a square face, which shape do you think it could be? Let's just have one more check. Our cuboid, what shape face does it have, the flat bit? Is it a square? It's a rectangle, isn't it? So it can't be the cuboid because that's got a rectangle face, which means it can only be the cube. Shall we see if we're right? Yay, we are right. It is a cube. Well done, everybody. Okay, we've got one more to do. Behind our star is another shape. Let's have a look at our clues. It says it's got no corners. No corners at all. No corners. Does our cube have corners? The pointy bits? It does, doesn't it? So it can't be a cube because a cube has got corners. What about our cylinder? Does our cylinder have pointy corners? No, it doesn't. So it could be the cylinder. What about the cuboid? Does a cuboid have corners, pointy corners? It does, doesn't it? So it can't be the cuboid. Let's get rid of the cuboid. Ooh. Let's get rid of him. What about the sphere? The sphere. Does that one have any corners? No, there's no pointy corners on that. So it could be the cylinder or the sphere. Let's see what the other clue says. It says it's round like a ball. Round like a ball. Let's have a look at our cylinder or our sphere. Which shape is round like a ball? The cylinder or the sphere? It's the sphere, isn't it? The sphere is round like a ball. Shall we have a look? See if we're right. So we said it's not the cylinder. Is it the sphere? It is the sphere. We got it right. Well done. Give yourselves a big thumbs up. Fantastic work. Well done, everybody. You've worked really, really hard today. I'm just going to show you what I'd like you to do for your activity today. And it's all to do with spotting the shapes that we've just learnt. So on our website, I have put an I Spy game. Now, if you have a look here, on here, we've got lots of different 3D shapes. Now, you'll see there are some shapes that we haven't talked about yet today, and that's because we're going to talk about them tomorrow. So we've got the cone, the pyramid, and the triangular, the triangular prism. But we're not going to talk about those today. We're going to talk about those tomorrow, but you can still count them. So what you need to do is, if you look, there's a checklist with it as well, and it shows you all the different shapes. And you've got to count how many of each shape you can see in our I Spy. So let's do the cube one together. How many cubes can you see? This shape here. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can see 10 cubes. So on your checklist, you're going to write 10 in the box. Have a go, see how you get on, and see if you can remember those new words as well for what the shapes are called. Have fun, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.